Hello there, my name is Tumitladi, and if you want to learn mobile development, building mobile apps, not just mobile apps, but also iPad or for tablets or even desktop, running on Windows, or on Mac, then I got something that I'm using personally in my applications called .Net Maui. So let's learn a little bit about where does it come from. So it first started with the Xamarin Forms and it's still actively being supported, I believe, until next year, right? So this is mainly C#, right? And now the evolution of Xamarin Forms is .NET MAUI. So this one, it's a multi-platform app UI, a framework for building native device applications, spanning from mobile, tablet, even desktop, right? It's also a C#, right? So now, let's go and take a look at how does it look like. But before we do that, like I said, this is the iPhone simulator, iPhone 14, right? Your app can be here, or your app on App Store, right, can be listed as part of, let's say, let me just do, for example, let me just say VPN for argument's sake, right? So you can have a VPN for both Macs and also iPhone. So that's what I'm saying. You build one thing targeting multiple platforms, right? So how does it look like? Let's create a brand new project, right? And then let's call it multi-platform. There we go. So .NET MAUI app, right? And then targeting .NET 7. Let's call it MAUI app. MAUI app. And then I'm gonna dump it inside tutoring. There we go. And yeah, let's create. So I want you to see the structure of this framework, right? There we go. This doesn't need to be a full screen. There we go. So now, the one thing that the first thing you're gonna see, let me close everything. The very first thing you're gonna see is that you have a folder called platforms. So as soon as I open that folder, you're gonna see it targets Android, iOS. Now, Mac Catalyst is a fancy term that Microsoft used to build for Mac applications, right? You can also build for Tizen or even Windows, right? And it also gives you properties. Well, this is very important. But what's important is resources. So you have app icons for all platforms. You dump one app icon there, it will target all of them, right? You have a font for all platforms. You have images for all platforms. You can put in raw files in there, a split screen for all platforms, styles for colors and styles for all platforms, right? So this is .NET MAUI. But let me show you when it comes to license handy tips, right? Let me close all this. Okay, let me close, and close. So how does it look like on my app? So this is how it looks like. So I have a folder called dependencies. I have a folder called handlers. I have a folder called messages, right? And I'm also using MVVM patterns. So I have the models, I have the views, and I have the view models. Then I have a folder called utilities as a helper. Then I have the services because this is a dependency injectable type of a project, right? Then, like I said, it has resources, right? And then on comes to platforms. So I'm only targeting 2 platforms right now. I removed Windows, I removed Tizen, I removed Mac Catalyst. That's a flexibility. If you don't want to target that, then it's okay, right? And then for Android, this is a specific code that's gonna target Android. And there's gonna be specific code that's gonna target iOS. And we'll talk more about this, but this is what built this app of mine, right? So like I said, one split screen targeting both Android and iOS. If this is something that you want to learn, I'm available for sessions privately, 25 Rand. We're going to use Microsoft Teams on weekdays from 8 p.m. until 9 p.m. If you now are going to schedule 4 sessions, Monday to Thursday, I'll give you Friday for free as a 5th session. That sounds good? Then hit me up. this is something I can teach you, that how did I arrive to this app that you see right now. It's on Google Play Store, it's on Apple Store. Sounds good? Till next time.